Juan, Yara, and Sarah. لا سرير. سرير. وين؟ جوان ويارا وسارة. Number 15, 343. Now, 343 raised to the power 2 over. I'll remind you now what did we do on Thursday. The first step, we said that if we have it like 343 raised to the power 2 over 3, I can write it as, what we have to write in the index, 2 or 3? 3, bravo. And here we have to say, bravo. Then, after that, what to do next? We say that after we wrote it like this, we have to say it is cubic root of 343, and then the answer is squared. Now, what is the number that you multiply it 3 times to get 343? Yeah, think about it. Let's try number 7 as I mentioned. Okay? Yeah. 7 times 7 times 7. 7 times 7 is 49. Now 49 times 7. Yeah. 6 times 9. 49 times 7. 7 times 9, 63. 7 times 4, plus 6, 34. So, that means 7 times 7 times 7 is 343. So, what is the cubic root of 343? It will be. Then, after that, after I solved the cubic root inside the bracket, I will square it. Bravo. So 7 squared is 49. That's it. I'm waiting. Did you finish writing? Okay. Now number 16 with you. Yeah, number 16. But if we say square root, it means 2. We have to say 4 roots or roots without. Yeah. Now, what is the number that you multiply it 4 times and you get 625? Yeah. Okay. I'll give you now another. No, wait. 625. I want now to you for number that you multiply it. Yani, like number times number times number times number, you get 625. Now, how you think about it another way? Like 625. What is the two numbers? When you multiply it, you get 625. Yes. Yeah, two numbers. You multiply them, you get 625. Yes. Yes. 25. Bravo. So now 625. It is. Do you remember now the 3 that you took to grade 6? Here, 625. you get? 625. So the fourth root of 625 will be 5. 5 first. Bravo. Cubic. Bravo. Now 5 cubic is? Yes. 5 times 5 times. She says that 5 times 5 is 25 times 5. Bravo. It's 150. 6 to the power 4. Yes. For the first, yes, the first one here, you have 625, the fourth root of it. I asked you now, what is the number that you multiply it 4 times, you get 625. After we solve it, we say that it is 5. Okay? Then this answer, which is 5, I will replace it here, then raised to the power. Yes, where are you? We said that. Yes, please focus with me. I will not repeat every time. Here, what do we have? 625. We said that. What is the number that when you multiply it 2 times, you get 625? 25. So 25 times 25 is 625. But then at 25, it's 5 times 5. And 25, it's times 5 times 5. So 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. What did I get? So what is the fourth root of 625? It's 5. This is 5. This is the first one. Okay, if you don't know how, I give you a way how to find the number. If you know, okay, but I give you a way to find it. Yes. Right, okay, now, the fourth root of 625 is 5. But here, what do we have? It's raised to the power 3. So you need to continue. Oh, because here, what do we have? What do we have here? 3 over 4. Here, 3 over 4. It's here. 4 root of 600. No, she's down to up. Here, she said that it is. And then, we said 3 over 4. Where should I write 4? On the index. Out. And 3 inside. Then we have to say it is. Then, all of us know that in order of operation, we need to solve the things that is inside the bracket. And by solving it here, we found that the fourth root of 125 is what? 5. So I will replace this one here with 5. Then I will write 4 now. Tom is 5 cubic. Yes. Then I will write 5 times 5 times 5, which is 100. Yes. Then, oh yeah. Notice, yeah. Sorry. First one, I say it's 125. It's 25 times 25. This is square root. And I multiply it 2 times. Right. Now, number Yes, 5 times 5. Which one you want? Miss Halia, this is, who is saying? This is for the root. But here it's a 3. But wait, which one? Okay. Then so it's 5 the power. No, your mama. This means that the fourth root of 625 is 5. That's it. Then I will replace this number with 5. Then I will put it in bracket. Ah, yes, I do. Now here, let's solve number 19. Maria. Now after Maria. Now number 19, yes. Yeah. Now look at here. What do we have? 5 over 3. So where you should write 3? Bravo. And 5? Bravo. And then? Now then? Yeah. That's 5. 5. Yeah. Bravo. So it's 2. So now what does it mean here? Jury. Here now 2 times 2 times 2. I repeat 3 times. But doesn't it mean here this is 3? No. Here the cubic root of 8 is 2. Yes. Then 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. So I replace the cubic root of 8 with then 2 to the power 5 is what? Let's Maria continue. Power 5. Yes, yeah, multiply. This is how many 2s? How many 4? لا. See. And here what do we have? And here what do we have? Then 2 times 2 times 2 will already say 8. Then Maria said I multiply 8 by 2. What did I get? 16. 16 multiplied by 2. Then the answer is 16. And 16 then multiplied by 2. What did you get? 32. Bravo. So the answer is 32. No, 32. Well, you already multiply it. So what's the answer will be? The answer will be 32. That's it. Is there any question? This one is the. Okay. I'll solve it. يعني mentally. Some of them. Fine, when I am grade 7, when I am grade 7, I cannot show. Yeah, number 21. Yeah, now look at this one here, okay? Here what do we have? 27 to the 4 over. Now please focus with her now. She said that 27 equal to the 4 over 2. It means cubic root of 27 raised to the power 4. Yeah. What is the number that you multiply 3 times to get 27? Times 2 times 2 8. So 3 times 3 times 3. So what is the cubic root of 27? So 3. The answer is bravo. The 3 raised to the power of 4 is so the first part here, 27, 27, the power 4 over 3, the answer is 81. Now the second one. Here what do we have now? 8, the second part, 8, 4 over 5, 5 over 3. No, also 3. 4 over 3. Oh, both of them 4 over 3. We said it's 3 over 2. 4 over 3. 4 over 3. Yes, yeah. Yalla then. جوري وشهد جوري bravo. Cubic root of 8 is 2 to the power 4 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 6. Bravo. Yeah. Then after that now. It is not. It was added? Oh, bravo. Now here, what do we have? Then now here, now 27 raised to the power 4 over 3. What do you say? 81 plus 6 plus 1, 7. 8 plus 1, 7. Final answer is 97. So here, what did we do? First, we solved the first one. Then we solved the second one. Then we add the answer together. Yes. Okay, what's your name? Ah, no. Ah, Julie? This is the first time, right? No. Okay. I did my mistake. Yalla, Julie. Now 22. Yeah. Number 22. Now focus with Julie. What did she do now? Yeah. 1 over 4. 1 over 4. And it's raised 4. Negative 3 over 2. Yeah. What do we have first? What is the power? Yeah, it's positive or negative. Negative. So if it is negative, what do you have to do? If we have negative exponent, what do you have to do first? Two things. We have negative exponents. But I will give you a hint. Here, we say that if we have 4 raised to 4 negative 2, first we have to write the reciprocal for which is 1 over 4, and then the opposite of negative 2. Yeah. Now, what is the reciprocal of 1 over 4? See here, 4, 1 over 4. We have 1 over 4. Yeah, 4 over 4. Upwards. Yeah. So 1 over 4. 1 over 4. Then it's the same. And this, and then what you have to do next? Right. But you keep right the opposite and the reciprocal of 1 over 4. Yeah, we continue. Here what do we have now? Now here what do we have? 4 over 1, which is 4, raised to the power 3 over 2. Yeah, continue. Four, same one. This is here. 4 raised to power 3 over 2. How can you make? We have 4 raised to power 3 over 2. Right. 2 outside and 3. Then, yeah, square root of 4 is yeah, 2 to the power 3 is no, it's not 2 times 3, it's 2. 2 times 2. It's 2 repeated 3 times. Okay, that's it. Do you have any question? Yalla, now. Now, simplify algebraic expression involving rational exponents. Here, what do we have? What do we have here? We have variables. Okay? Hello, we talked about the numbers. Now we're going to talk about the variables. How can we deal if we have a variable raised to the power? Now, so here, in this part, this is not written. Here, what do we have? We have variables, and the variables raised with an exponent. Okay? Now, your lesson, you're here in your book. This is part, but this is complicated. We need to start with this part, just an introduction, in order to solve the other parts. Okay? Now, let's do the first one here. Now, all of you, please, lift everything. Keep your eyes open. Yeah. The first one. 4m raised to the power 0. Now, if you remember the rules of the exponents, m to the power 0 is what? It's 1. Any number, anything raised to the power 0 is 1. So 1 times 4, it's 4. This is for the first one. The second one, 3k and k only raised to the power negative 4. Now, like Jury here, what did she do? Or what did she do? Sorry. She said that 3, so number 3, oh, okay, number 3 here. Okay, number 3, so number 3 first. And number 2, what do we have? So, number 3 here, we have 3k to the power negative 4. K to the power negative 4. So what do we have here? Negative exponent. Negative exponent means I need to write the reciprocal of k and the opposite of negative 4. Two things. What is the opposite, the reciprocal of k? 1 over k. And then what is the opposite of negative 4? 4. And don't forget the next 3. Here, if you remember now the distribution here, how can I distribute 4 in the numerator and the denominator? 1 to the power 4. Was any number multiply of 1 raised to any number is given. And k to the power 4. K to the power 4. reciprocal of k? 1 over k. What is the opposite of negative 4? That's 1. Okay. Then next. 3. Yeah. 1 to the power 4. What does it mean? 1 times 1 times 1 times 1, which is? How 4 you want? 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 is? And k to the power 4, this is a variable, no need to find it, so keep it. K to the power 4. Then, no answer, no. He just simplified the expression. Then 3 times 1, 3 over k to the 4. This is the final answer. This is just simplifying the expression. I don't ask you to find the answer. If you have numbers, you need to find the answer. If you have variables, just what? Simplify. Variable, simplify. Got it now? Type now number 5. Oh, here you have many ideas. Because you need to simplify. Like if you have 3 times 1 over 8, what's the answer will be? She multiply 3 with the numerator? Yeah. When you multiply whole number with a fraction, multiply the whole number with the numerator. Now, let's go to number 5 now. Number 5. Yalla, number 5 now. R squared times S and it's raised to 7. What you have to do here? Here, they are multiplied. Yeah, I will give you numbers. If you have like 2 times 3 and it's raised to the power 2, which is the same as 2 squared times 3 squared, you distribute the power on the two numbers because they are multiplied. Here we have the same. The first variable is multiplied by second variable. So it will be r squared raised to the power 7 times s to the power 7, as we did here. Okay? Look here. We say 2 times 3 to the power 2. It's the same as 2 squared times 3 squared. You distribute 2 on the two numbers. Yes. Not the split. They want power. Yes. So here, for this step, did you understand what I do? You distribute 7 on the first variable and on the second variable. Now, r squared raised to the power 7 is r squared and it is raised to 7. So what the answer is? Bravo, 14. You need to multiply 2 times 7. Then, dot times s. That's it. Just you need to simplify. Got it now? Right, now, cut a paper, write your name on it, and solve number 2 by yourself. Yalla, and give me back the paper. So you have 5 minutes left. Please, yalla now. You have to try. We saw, girls, we saw to the power 0 you can do number 2. يلا. Try. Miss, why did you ask me, teacher? I didn't understand. طب okay, try. No, I didn't. We got. No, I don't know. No, it's like a quiz. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Number 2, only number 2 I want. Now, if I give you number 4, what should you do with yourself? Number 2, yellow only. Get 7. Number 2 only. Solve it. You have only 3 minutes left, by the way. Yellow. Sarah, Yara, Ujwan. Solve number 2 and send me the answer in the discussion in the Telegram. Do you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Yalla, please solve number 2 and send me the answer on Telegram.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to simply continue. And write your name. You did the first part. You did the first part. Multiply them now. Right? To multiply.
Butterfly?
No. Butterfly, no. As we did here. 2 times 1 over the variable. Yalla. Think about it. Yalla. 1. We say that x to the power. Bravo. والله إنك شطورة. This is an exponent. Why you put in the numerator? I don't know. Finish and give me the rest. يلا. Continue. يلا خلاص يلا.
Why did you help her? You should help me also, teacher.
She finished. You give me the correct
1
answer.
minute left.
No?
No? It's not correct? I don't want to make the
X.
This was
X equals 0 is what?
Teacher, I finished. I sent it to you in Telegram or what?
Here, X equals 1. يلا. Grade 7. يلا.
Can you tell me like
By the way, the period is finished. Give me your paper. يلا. I want to see what did you do. I want to see how do you think. One. Okay.
square root?
2.
I did everything except the side part.
Write 2 as one.
Look it.
طب يلا give me write your name and give me her. Yeah, miss, I want to see how do you think. والله give me. يلا.
Teacher, you
Your
will
name.
minus the mark.
هلا.
Teacher, you will minus the mark.
No. Let's just see. I want to see just how do you think. Okay, write your name and give it back. يلا. Write your name and give it back to me. يلا grade 7. Your name? you will gain a mark. You are.
I gave you.
Is this a one that's giving to teacher? يلا. خلاص, all of you give me the paper. طب يلا, focus with me now here. Here, what do we have? 2x to the power 0 is what?